Hey guys, this is the Dr. Bloodshed, and I know what you guys are thinking. Dr. Bloodshed, you haven't posted a video since July 13th of 2018. Well, guess what? I've been fucking busy, so deal with it. But for today's video, I'm going to be doing a CD showcase of my CD collection from the duration of late 2016 to now. So, to start off, we have the new Aborted Terror Vision. This is actually the first CD I've heard by Aborted, and it's fucking killer. I actually fucking love it to death. And it even says, from the depths of hell comes the ultimate in terror. I don't know if you guys can read that. Yep. Fucking killer. The next CD, even though I fucking hate this band, only because they sound staler than fucking bread. AC/DC's The Razor's Edge, only because of Thunderstruck. Because every fucking guitar player I know, not me, plays that fucking song and it annoys the piss out of me. Next, we have I Got Some Amon Amarth for you. Oh wait, actually no. I lied. We got Active Defiance. Old Scars, New Wounds. My bad. I got mixed up with them on my favorite track of this one is Conspiracy of the Gods, because these guys are actually pretty underrated, even though two of the four members played in Megadeth, which is a great fucking thrash band, by the way. Now, we get on to the guys of Amarth. Well, Amon Amarth. Got the Avenger. And we have the Crusher. Fate Norms. Which my favorite song off this is Pursuit of Vikings. One Cent from the Golden Hall. And Surtur's Rising, which is actually the first Amon Amarth album I've listened to. Just because of the first track, War of the Gods, got me into them. Great shit. Next, we have Anthrax's Anthology of No-Hit Wonders. And I've actually seen these guys live. These guys are fucking great. I love them. One of the best and highly underrated thrash metal bands ever. You guys should definitely check them out if you haven't yet, which you should. And then, speaking of Anthrax, we have Anthrax's For All Kings, their latest release. And my favorite song off of it's fucking Zero Tolerance. Mainly it's because you're sick and tired of everyone's bullshit. That's why I think. Next CD, even though I don't really listen to this band that much. Avenged Sevenfold's The Stage. I only like it because of the title track. The title track's actually pretty good because you're sticking to the roots somewhat rather than ripping off Metallica. Next one is Battlecross, War of Will. I've just recently got into these guys. Oh. And speaking of the fucking devil, I didn't even know this. It's signed by all four members. That's fucking great. That's excellent, actually. I just got into these guys not too long ago, and I fucking love them. These guys are fucking great. Definitely one of the best technical thrash bands out there. Next CD, if you guys haven't heard of these guys, what are you fucking are you high or something? Because this is one of the best technical death metal bands of the fucking universe. And I'm referring to the Black Dahlia Murder with Nightbringers. When I first listened to this record, or this album, it damn near made me nut. It damn near made me bust a nut. I fucking love it. I don't know what the Black Dahlia Murder does, but it's like every time they release a new album, it just gets better and better and better and better. It's just, they can't be stopped. Like, these guys are fucking immortal. Alright, next CD we have Black Fast Terms of Surrender. These guys are actually a local thrash metal band, progressive thrash metal band. I love, my favorite song off of it's The Coming Swarm. If you guys haven't heard of these guys, you should definitely check them out. They are fucking killing it. And the fucking in the thrash scene right now. And then we have their Black Fast's latest release, Specter of Ruin, which I don't know if you can tell, but they've signed. They all signed it, because if you pre-ordered it, they'd sign the CD and the poster, which I've done a video about that before. Link to that video would be in the description below. And my favorite song of it's Scarecrow and Spectre. I've been listening to that song at work constantly. And next is about to be one of the best and fucking forefounders of heavy metal in general. Black Sabbath's debut album. The best fucking debut album there is. Never gonna find one like it. Even if it only has 5 tracks on it, which I don't fucking care. If you hate on Black Sabbath, I fucking hate you. And we got one of their more iconic albums, Paranoid, because of War Pigs, Paranoid, Iron Man, and I guess Planet Caravan, which Pantera did an amazing cover of that song. You should definitely check it out. And then we got, I don't have the whole discography of Black Sabbath, I just have what I paid for at my local Walmart. Black Sabbath Volume 4. Obviously, I think the #1 track to this is Changes. It's fucking amazing. I actually love the artwork too. Next, we have Sabbath Bloody Sabbath, which that artwork is actually fucking amazing. I want to get it as a tattoo one of these days. And the back artwork's pretty cool too. Next we have Sabotage. Pretty fucking great record. It's highly underrated in my opinion. But not as underrated as Never Say Die. Which this album's pretty... I think this one's pretty good. In my opinion. But it wouldn't be like on my it wouldn't be on my top 10 or anything like that. Maybe like top 20. And then I have the Black Sabbath Ultimate Collection. I actually got this as a birthday present for myself, for my 18th birthday. Actually, no, not my 18th, my 19th birthday. Because I'm 20. And a fellow YouTuber of mine, Octavia Philharmonica, I rubbed this in her face so much, and she hated me for like a few days. Or a week, I don't remember, I lost track. Next, we have Cannibal Corpse, Gallery of Suicide. This is actually the first fucking Cannibal Corpse CD that I've seen at a V-Stock. And they usually have not that great of a metal selection, but when I saw this, I'm like, you're coming home with me. And I believe this is the first album with, I could be wrong, the first album with George Corpse Grinder Fisher on vocals, but I'm probably wrong on that one. I most likely am. I don't really care for, well, actually I do care, but still a kick-ass record. And then we have Skeletal Domain, which, same thing with Gallery of Suicide. As soon as I saw this one too, I'm like, you're coming home with me. And I believe my favorite song off of this record was Kill or Become, because it's about killing zombies and shit, which is fucking awesome. Next we have Cannabis Corpse, not to be confused with Cannibal Corpse, but these guys are basically, I guess you could say, parody band somewhat of Cannibal Corpse, but rather than talking about blood and gore, they're talking about smoking weed. But this one's From Wisdom to Bake, which I don't remember if this was the, no, this wasn't the recent one. No, it wasn't. But it's got members of Municipal Waste and Iron Reagan and Gore and Chris Barnes, but they got Trevor Strnad, I don't know how to pronounce his last name, I'm sorry, and Digester with more guest vocals. Pretty fucking killer death metal record, if you ask me. Next we have Death Angels Act 3. Again, I got this at my local V-Stock. I believe this is the fucking, they haven't released anything until, actually, I don't remember when they released this one. Oh wait, never mind, they released in 19, I don't actually remember when they released this one. It'd have to be before or after they broke up, where they had a brief hiatus and then they came back and released some fucking killer shit. But yeah, Death Angel Act 3. These guys are pretty dope as a fucking thrash band too. You should definitely check these guys out. Next we have Decapitated Anti-Cult, which is one of their later releases. I looked at it, the album cover, and I'm like, that is fucking brutal. I mean, nails in your hand. One in my head and in my mind I'm saying fuck no. The other I'm like fuck yes. This is amazing Swedish death metal. Decapitated rules. Next we have Deicide's latest album, Overtures of Blasphemy. You can never go wrong with Deicide. I don't care how many people hate them for their violent satanic lyricism. Should definitely check this out. This is a fucking killer record. Next, we have the best death metal bands on the fucking face of the earth. Dethklok's Death Album 3. If you don't listen to Dethklok, what the fuck is wrong with you? Listen to them. Fucking gods of death metal. Fucking listen to them. You'll love them. Next, we have Dio's Holy Diver. Holy shit! Love this album. fucking love it. God rest in peace, fucking Ronnie James Dio. If he was alive, I bet you he'd be making a fuck ton of records. Even though I hate him on Black Sabbath's Heaven and Hell, but that's just me. And next, we have the very beast of Dio. Not best. Beast. Beast. And my favorite song off this was We Rock, because Metal Allegiance did a phenomenal fucking cover of it. And it's from Rhino Rhino Entertainment. Right on. Next, we have Dying Fetus is Wrong One to Fuck With. And this just came out not too long ago. Yeah, it came out 2017. Even though I hardly can tell what the fuck they're saying in their lyrics, Dying Fetus is fucking amazing. You guys should definitely check them out. I love the artwork, by the way. Very brutal. Next is by one of my all-time favorite thrash metal bands, next to Warbringer. Exodus is Blood In, Blood Out. If you guys definitely need to see these guys live. They put on some killer ass shows. I wish I had the deluxe edition to this one, because it has their cover of Angel Witch's Angel of Death. But this one's got Kirk Hammett doing a fucking solo for Salt the Wound. And plus Zetro's back. Who can go wrong with fucking Zetro? Zetro's fucking the best thing to happen to Exodus. Next we have, this is a new release I just got not too long ago. Extremities, Coffin Birth. This one just came out last year, and this is actually the first record I've heard by Extremity, and I've actually need to start getting into these guys more, because these guys are fucking heavy. Like, Jesus Christ, it's like a mindfuck listening to these guys. Highly recommend them. Next is, this one's somewhat of a shocker, because I rarely listen to these guys, but Small Victory, Faith No More. I bought this at a hand-me-down store, not like a thrift store, but a hand-me-down store. Got a bunch of remixes and original versions of their songs on here. I haven't given it a listen yet, but I'm definitely going to. Next, we have Hatchet with Dying to Exist. I've listened a little bit of Hatchet, but I haven't given them my full-fledged attention. But now I'm starting to, because now I just noticed that they did a cover of a violent song, which they're somewhat getting back together because Machine Head broke up, which is disappointing, because I actually like Machine Head a little bit. But this, so far, I definitely need to start giving these guys more attention, because I believe these guys are fucking killing it. Next, we have Immortals, Sons of Northern Darkness, which this is, I believe this is a reissue, I think. Or I could be wrong, because it came out in 2002. But my favorite track of this was Tyrants. These guys are legendary for black metal. I highly recommend them. I highly recommend all the fucking, most of the shit I got. I shouldn't say shit, because some of them are shit. Next, we have Immortals, Northern Chaos Gods. The first, actually, the first album they released without Sabbath. But fucking what I've heard is that this is actually their best fucking work. And I've yet to listen to it because I haven't had the chance to listen to these guys because I've been so busy with work and other shit. But Mortal, Northern Chaos Gods, give it a listen. Next we have some Iron Maiden to fucking cover. First, let's start off with one of their iconic albums, Number of the Beast. Obviously, this is the first Iron Maiden CD album I've got into, and I've yet to see them live, which I definitely need to, because these guys are fucking amazing. Next is Peace of Mind, which we already know what everyone's fucking favorite song is, which is The Trooper, but for me it's Flight of Icarus, which I didn't even know this was on there. I honestly thought Flight of Icarus was just an EP. Next, which is somewhat a strange one, not only because people got so much hate for it, but the only reason is because of the title track, Fear of the Dark, which is a classic. Then we have it's a compilation album, I guess you can say. Iron Maiden Somewhere Back in Time, the best of 1980 through 1989. Which there's some live tracks with it. I believe this is just a live record. Oh no. No, there's not. Some of the songs are live. Okay. And then we have Iron Maiden's The Book of Souls. Their somewhat latest release came out in 2015. I've been dying to get this book, well, not book, this album. And then I finally got it. Like 3 years after. No, 2 years after it was released. Yes, 2 years after it was released. Next, we have a big one. When I mean big, it's Judas Priest's Mythology, which actually comes with. Here, I'll just open it up. Really like the design on it, the studs, and the artwork inside. Comes with a book about the band, basically saying that without Judas Priest there would be no heavy metal. And it comes with 4 CDs. If I can get the fucking 4th one out. There we go. With at least 14 to 20 tracks on it. Nothing special on the front of it though, but still the box is fucking amazing. It's got some live tracks and some tracks that that's never been on a record before. A record, album, whatever you want to call it. Which is amazing. Oh. The next 2 are Machine Head, which I've got both the standard and deluxe versions of the Blackening because this is their only best fucking album that they've released, which Blackening has only got their 8 tracks that they've recorded, which my favorite one is Wolves. And then this one's got, they did a cover of Iron Maiden's Hollow Be Thy Name and Metallica's Battery. But this also has got some, it's got a bonus DVD with some live performances and music videos. And it's got a video of, and it's got some footage of them, making the Blackening. Next one, to me, I don't know if the next CD, I don't know if you guys considered it metal or not, I don't care. But Meatloaf's Bat Out of Hell. This originally came out in 1977, but this is the 25-year anniversary, I guess. Or not. No, wait. No, this actually is the original. I could be wrong. I'm very tired. And then we got some Megadeth. Countdown to Extinction. Not Countdown to Extinction. I'm stupid. Megadeth's Greatest Hits. Back to the Start. I was thinking of one of my favorite Megadeth releases. But then we got Countdown to Extinction Live. That's what I meant to say. Which I actually got this at a Family Dollar, believe it or not. Next, we have Metal Blade's 30th anniversary. And it's got artists such as Cannibal Corpse, Job for a Cowboy, Goat Whore, Whitechapel, and I'm not going to list all of them off because there's 30 different fucking bands, and I'm already almost a half hour into this video, which is shocking. But next, we have probably my all-time favorite metal band of all fucking time, Metallica. Now let's just knock this shit out of the way so we can get the others done and dusted. Kill 'Em All, amazing. Ride the Lightning, their best fucking album. Master Puppets Remastered, the greatest fucking thrash metal album of all fucking time. Fight me if you say no to that. And Justice for All, which I wish they had a bass to it. Black Album, which I fucking hate. Load and Reload, because they fucking sucked during the 90s. Oops, I dropped it, and I probably meant to do that. Saint Anger, their worst fucking album, because no guitar solos and the drums sound like pure shit. Death Magnetic, their okay album. It's actually produced by Rick Rubin, which is good. Live track, the soundtrack of Through the Never, great movie. And then I got the standard version and the deluxe editions of Hardwired to Self-Destruct, just like Machine Head's The Blackening. I actually prefer the deluxe edition because it's got more songs on there. They're not just live tracks. And now, Jesus Christ, I'm almost going into 30 minutes on this video. Next, we have a death metal classic, well, a classic death metal band, but Morbid Angel's Kingdom Disdain Special Edition, because it comes with the complete Acid Terror demo recordings that I guess didn't make it to the record. Artwork looked fucking odd to me, but they sing about satanic shit. But you guys should definitely give them a listen. Next, we got some Motorhead. We got Best of Motorhead. And then Motorhead's iconic tracks. And next, speaking of another classic death metal band, we have Obituary's Execution Returns, which I've seen these guys live, but I was too sore to fucking mosh to these guys because I was in the Exodus Wall of Death, which not put me on my ass. Speaking of Ozzy, and well, we got more Ozzy Osbourne to cover. Ozzy Osbourne Randy Rhoads tribute. And then we got the Essential Ozzy, which is 2 discs with 29 songs. Oh boy. Next we got Pantera Decade of Domination from 1990 to 2000, which they have a bunch of classics on here. Next we have, this is a new release, Pig Destroyer Head Cage. These guys are pretty good for a death metal band. I'll give them that. This Head Cage is actually pretty good. Give it a listen. Next we have Revocation, which I'm bad at. Okay, never mind. Got their self-titled album, which I wish I had the deluxe edition, because deluxe edition has them doing a cover of Dyer's Eve, which is a great cover. Killer fucking thrash band. And then we have Revocation's Great Is Our Sin. Another pounding one. Altars of Sacrifice is the best track. Next, we have a band from Brazil, Sepultura. Got Arise, classic. Chaos AD, it's another classic. And then Roots, which is another classic up until they got fucking new members, which isn't the original because they suck dick. The newer Sepultura, not the older one. Next, we have one of the greatest fucking thrash bands of all time. With Slayer's Show No Mercy, the debut, which I wish they put Chemical Warfare on here, but they didn't because it was just an EP, and Haunting the Chapel at least. The most badass classic thrash album of all time, which can never be topped, Rain and Blood. Angel, that's the best song on this record. And they took reverb out of their shit, which is great. And then we have their latest and last release ever, To Walk the Face of the Earth, Repentless. Which I really like, You Against You. Now we are down to 3 fucking CDs left, and we're already about 33 minutes into this video. Next, these guys may be a fucking comedy band and rock band, but Tenacious D. Can never go fucking wrong with a little Tenacious D. I mean, come on. Pick a destiny, man. Fucking Meatloaf. Dio. And Dave Grohl were in Tenacious D in the Pick of Destiny. Come on, man. And I believe Maynard James Keenan from Tool was in there, but I could be wrong. Now, we got Trivium's latest release, The Sin in the Sentence, which I really love Sever the Hand because there's a breakdown, I guess you can call it. That really packs a punch, even though I don't like the artwork because it's just a fucking flame, mountain-shaped fucking thing. And now I saved the best for last. If you don't have this record, you are on crack. Because this is one of the greatest metal albums of all fucking time. Venoms' Welcome to Hell. It's the first black metal record that you'll ever find. These guys took fucking black metal and went forward with it. I could care less about their newer shit, but their older stuff is the best. So, that's been all the CDs I've collected since what? And if you want to look, that's like 60 something CDs, and that's roughly around like $300 to $400 fucking dollars worth of CDs. But yeah, that's all my CDs that I've collected from late 2016 up until now. And I'm probably going to get more in the future. But thank you for, well, I'm sorry I bored you guys to death, but thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will try my best to record more videos in the near future. This is the Dr. Bloodshed. Stay metal, my friends.